Oi, 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 oi. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another VT here by me, Stevie at TA Gaming. Yes, I've had a shave. Yes, I've had a haircut. Yes, I'm looking super duper out. I'm not, I'm just looking like me. So today, it's here. It's out. It's been out a couple of days now. I've just not had time to get uploaded. It's Jenny number 7. Jenny number 7. So I've had a playthrough. I'm not gonna lie to you. The playthrough took me 17 minutes. Now, that's because there's one section and I've never ever done before, and I'll show you it when we get there. But it's a cool section. I really enjoyed it. Once I worked out what I was doing, I was like, that's cool. Because normally when you drive a car in water, you die. But you can actually survive this and get through. So yeah, that was cool. Right, let me just adjust that slightly. I feel like this morning the music's a bit loud, but it's not. It's the same volume as it was on all the other videos. It's just my edits this morning. So we're going to get this loaded up. So as I say, this is Jenny 7. This is the next one in the chapter. We've done number 1, which was poo. We've done number 2, which I didn't even upload. We did number 3, which started getting really good. Number 4 was fantastic. 5 was a little confusing at places, but it's still a really good race. 6 was amazing. You just know, don't you, that number 7 is going to be really good, and personally I think it is. It's really good. It seems a bit longer. The way I'm going to describe this one, it's as a back to forward race, because you start at the start line and you go to the highest point and then you come back to the start line, which is a good way to do it because it makes you do everything you've done twice. It makes you do it both ways. It's a good race. Same sort of style as DNF basic races, because they go to the highest point and then come back to the start line. So it works, it really does. But without further ado, I'm going to get in this one and we'll see what the trackside in about 3 seconds. I'm allergic. I just sneezed. Welcome to the trackside, Jenny 7. Here we go, first attempt. Right, so up onto here. Onto the mesh, onto a wall ride, nice and easy, big old flat wall. We like a flat wall. Right, let's get ourselves down a flat wall. We've got some poles here, so we're just going to go find a route. That one will do. Right, now this is a flat wall, but it's a flat wall with a crossing point. So I'm going to cross, and then we're going to turn round. I did struggle with this, I'm not going to lie. On the way back I struggled to get from this bottom one because we're going down low now. So oh no. So I don't know why I did that, but I did. On the way back, on the first time of doing this one, I did add about 4 or 5 minutes to the race because getting back up onto the flat wall it was causing me some issues, and I don't even know why it was causing me issues. It was something I was doing. I was basically just sliding off it, but it was me. It was human error. There was nothing wrong with it because I've done it a few times since, and had no issues. Right, down low, come on, round the old-fashioned turnaround. It's nice to see at the end of this as well. It's got a much better style of turnaround in. Now I would recommend slowing down whenever you go into any of these tubes, because just the way they sit, you need to slow down. Right, these poles. So I would go in the middle and hit the middle one. I did this loads as well. I probably should have had a warm-up run. I've literally, right, I'll be honest, I was out yesterday, went down to Cumbria, nice 2-hour drive, and went to see a family member, and whilst we were there we arranged to meet another content creator called Shad, a guy that we do his races and stuff. Now I've known him for quite a while, you know, over the old the gaming platform, but I've done it again. But it was just nice to actually meet him face to face in physical contact, you know, and say hello to him. So he travelled up from where he lived about an hour to come and meet us where we were, because we travelled 2 hours. So that was silly, Steve. So it just made absolute perfect sense that we should meet on that day. So we did some good fun. Why am I... So yeah, I probably, you know, like literally, I've got up, I've had a coffee, I've dealt with the children, I've spoken to the missus, and I've come on and I've gone, right babe, I'm going to go and record a couple of uploads whilst I've got a little bit of time. There we go. So I went off and I'd come and recorded a couple of uploads, and I was like, right, that's that. Well, I'm still recording them, as you can see, I'm still playing them. So that's my plan for the day, and oh, bugger. My other plan for the day is to mess this race up and have at least a 25-minute timeline on it. Because every time I fall off here, I've got to do these pulls again. I'm not a major lover of pulls, especially downwards pulls. There we go. I'm not so worried about upwards pulls. I kind of, you know, I like going up pulls, but it depends which way the pulls are. Right, that's that done. Moving on. Right, let's go. Now I think this is the cool checkpoint. I think this is the water. It is. Look at this. You've got to go underwater. So the best way to describe this one: come along as fast, stay up high until you get the first boost. Oh, I slid. I died. Oh no. So basically, once you come out the water the other side, you're going to be going so fast you may jump off because there's so many boosts so you don't die. So just come down at a casual speed and floor it when you get to it because it's quite slippy. As soon as you get a boost, you go in and under, and then you're out, and then there you go. I would let go of everything because you're going so fast you will just slide off. So I just let go of the accelerator there and let it slow itself down. Now you've got to do that again on the way back later. So, but it's really good fun. That at first, the first time you ever see anything like that, you just go, what the fuck? But then once you've done it, you're like, that's actually kind of cool. So it's going to be a long race, this one, just because I'm not actually, like, you know, I'm not gunning it. I'm not flying along, I'm just chilling. So he likes his little obstacles, which is fine, they're easy. And a proper turnaround, it was nice to see, rather than a tube. You've got to put the effort in yourself, which was also nice to see. I prefer a proper turnaround. Right, then we're going up. Now just remember, everything you do here, you're going to do again, because you're going to come back on yourself. And this is it. This is where you turn around and you do everything backwards on yourself. So that's the high point, I would say. It's really annoying because I know I could do this a lot faster, but first race of the day, I'm going to take whatever time I get, I'm going to take. It took me 17 minutes on my first try, so you know, it's, I know it can be done in about 6, I know the creator did it in just over 6 when he was testing it to make sure everything was fine. So right, so we're going to do the water the opposite way now. Almost, when we get there anyway. So the water again, it's the same thing. It's just so cool, just absolutely, I love it, that is amazing. That needs to be in more races, I'm going to be honest with you. Some people might not like it, but I think that's phenomenal, that. Right. Save that, Steve, save that, Jesus. I always get scared, you know, on skis, that one's got pins above it, so I get a bit of fear factor going on. Right, now I've got to go up the poles, I'll do all that again, so... Oh, he's so close. He was so close to messing that up. I'm so glad I didn't. As I say, I would always slow down for these because otherwise you will flow off. Right, and this is the one that got me. Done it first time this time, and I think literally it was my speed because I didn't know what was coming because I hadn't worked out my first run. I was doing everything backwards, and I don't know why, but I just hadn't worked it out. So that was lucky, wasn't it? I jumped off wall. Right, so big old flat wall again. I'm not. Oh no! Oh no! Shit. Bugger. Right, so this is what I did the last time. So you're gonna have to go backwards from there. Unfortunately, you have to. You might not have to, but I have to, because if otherwise I don't have enough speed for this crossover. Oh, you're a twat. This is where the fun begins for Steve now. This is where the fun begins. And not bad as well, you see, because I've done a couple of mistakes. Right? I've had a few little moments, right? And we're only just over, well, let's call it 9 minutes. So it's an easy race. Everything's built perfectly. Everything's in really good quality. You know, the new feature of the water is just amazing. I love it. I mean, I don't know where you saw that first, because I've been playing these races for a long time, right? And I ain't never seen it. So I've seen water turnarounds and stuff like that, but I've never actually seen someone physically forcing you to go underwater. Why didn't I do that the first time? To go underwater to do the checkpoint. I mean, it's amazing. I love it. But ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end. Thank you very much for watching. Absolutely amazing race. Well done to the creator of Jenny. I love it. Can't wait to see number 8. Peace.